Hello, friends, and welcome back. What a week. It has been a phenomenal week this week, and I am so excited to share what I'm going to share with you today. Of course, I'm always excited, but you know me, I can't help it. So, lots of good stuff going on. This has been a really, really busy month, and I am so grateful for all the opportunities that we've had. We've been celebrating birthdays. My son turned 15, my stepdaughter turned 21, and anyway, it's been a lot of good stuff going on. Anyway, where do I even begin? But why don't I begin by telling you what we're going to chat about today? The top 5 things to add to your closet right now. Now, it is October and it's almost November, which means that no matter where you are in the world, your seasons are changing. And I know here in North Carolina, our weather has been simply gorgeous, gorgeous. And I love, love, love this time of year, but it will soon be turning cool and we'll soon be wearing layers. And I want to share with you some tips today because I know that as the seasons change, you start to panic, right? And I don't want you to panic. I do want you to know what to wear, what to add, what to bring in right now, because when you do bring in a few things, it can help you feel right on trend. Now, I will say that we have our Style Finder School of Style, and this is the exact reason I started it. I created our School of Style for our members, for women just like you. And you can learn more at sfschoolofstyle.com. And I'll put the link in the show notes. Now, the doors are closed, but they will be reopening soon. And I invite you to go ahead and get on the waiting list because I'd love to have you in our community. It's a wonderful, wonderful community of women who all support each other and are just super excited to be learning all of the things that I'm teaching. And what I look at is what is the one tweak you can make to your wardrobe right now? What is the one thing you need to add? What is the one thing you can change, tweak, do to feel like your style is on trend, to feel like you're put together and polished, to take things to a whole new level without it feeling complicated or hard? Our School of Style members are loving the transformation that's happening. They're learning how to wear color at a much deeper level. They're learning how to wear accessories. In fact, that's our topic for this month, the secret power of accessories. And I have a whole podcast on the secret power of accessories. So I invite you to go join. I invite you to go listen to that. But today, I just want to give you a super quick, high level view of 5 things you can add to your closet right now that will bring in some of the current trends, that will prepare you for the upcoming season, and will help you feel like you are on the ball, in style, whatever you want to say. Because it's important, right? You know, it's never a good feeling when you feel like you've fallen into a rut and then all of a sudden you start to just really get down on yourself and just feel like you're in a funk. Your style is not the most important thing, but if it's not handled, it will become the most important thing. It will distract you. It will work on your self-esteem. Your style can take your confidence to a whole new level, but it can also undermine it if you're not paying attention. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to know, oh, I can just pull on this and I'm going to feel great today. Your style can be so empowering, can lift you up, it can help you feel like $1,000,000. So, without further ado, top 5 things to add to your closet right now. Number 1, anything houndstooth. Now, houndstooth is a big trend that I've talked a lot about this season. In fact, in our School of Style, we did a deep dive into the hot fall trends, and houndstooth was kind of unexpected. That is one that honestly, I I do a lot of research on our trend reports, and I did not see that listed in any one. However, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And I want to invite you to think about houndstooth. Houndstooth is a beautiful pattern. It's a classic menswear pattern, but we're seeing oversized houndstooth, a lot of larger scale houndstooth. And I'm seeing it in a lot of black and white, but I want to invite you to think outside the little black box, as I like to say, and think about houndstooth in a different color. Black and white can be beautiful. However, if you've listened to anything that I teach, black isn't everybody's best color. White isn't anybody's best color. So it doesn't mean it's not right for every, let me rephrase that. Black is not everybody's best color, and white is not white is not everybody's best color. So put those two together, and if they're not your best colors, they're going to wash you out. So think about this: charcoal and ivory. We've got a beautiful charcoal and ivory liquid leather jacket in the boutique that is flattering, honestly, on everybody who's put it on. What about camel and ivory, blue and ivory, or multicolored? I've seen houndstooth come in brights. I've seen houndstooth come in neutrals, different neutrals, and it looks great in so many different things. I think in the boutique, we've got a shacket, we've got a moto jacket, we've got a blouse, we've got quite a few things in houndstooth, a sweater vest. We've got some accessories coming in. We've seen houndstooth just in so many different ways. Now, we don't carry shoes in the boutique, but I have even seen houndstooth shoes, which would be super cute. Sneakers, flats, booties, handbags. But think outside the box. There are no limitations to how you can wear houndstooth. So think about that. But that is one of the, even though it is a classic, it is one of the hottest prints this season. And so just bringing in a classic that you may already have hanging in your closet will help to elevate your look. Number two, now this is a classic and is one that will always be on my list, but a great pair of jeans. I talk with so many women and have so many women come in the boutique that tell me I haven't bought jeans in years and I need a pair. Well, honey, if you haven't bought jeans in the past 2 years, you need a pair. You do need a pair because your body's probably changed. Your jeans aren't going to fit the same. And just the advent in technology in the past couple of years when it comes to denim is incredible. We're seeing so many different washes, so many different fabrications, the stretch, the way jeans can now stretch without stretching out. There are some jeans we carried years ago and they were amazing jeans, but sometimes they would grow a little bit. And the jeans that we're carrying now, especially the ones from Liverpool, which is one of our best-selling brands, they don't wash out or they don't stretch out. They fit really well. They hug you like a glove, and that will elevate any outfit. But the best thing is the way they fit can visually take off pounds. That's right. Jeans can make you lose weight. So that's always an added bonus, but they have to fit well and they have to be the right cut for you. So if you're local, come in and see us. Let us show you how amazing a new pair of jeans can look. Number three, my top 5 things to add in your closet is a shacket. Now, I was working with a client today and she had never heard the term shacket. A shacket is a shirt jacket. You've probably been wearing them for years, but you just didn't know what they were called. A shirt jacket. We're seeing them in plaid. We're seeing them in houndstooth. We had a beautiful solid and a gorgeous aqua color that was amazing. And a shacket typically is a heavier shirt jacket layered over a turtleneck, a mock neck, a t-shirt, a tank, a dress, whatever. But it's a great layer and it's a wonderful piece that could be an alternative to a sweater. It's a little heavier than a shirt, so it could be a dressier alternative to a sweatshirt or a sweater. It could be very casual, depending. I've seen shackets in all lengths. We've got one that's really long. We've got a couple that are more cropped, that are a little bit more boxy. So they come in all shapes and sizes. So don't think if you find one shacket, if it doesn't work for you, don't think you can't wear a shacket. Find the one that does. But one thing I want to recommend, shackets can be a little boxier. They can be a little bit more larger, looser fitting because I think they're meant to be layered, but do not sacrifice fit. If you put a shacket on and you just are swimming in it and it's way too big for you, that's not the right one for you. Find one that maybe gently skims your body, that gives you a little ease without being too tight, but it's not so loose on you. So think about a shacket and how that's going to work for you. Number 4, something in the color blush. Are you blushing? I am. I am totally crushing on blush this season. And I know I've posted a couple of videos. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, but go follow me, Style by Mary Michelle. I've got a couple of videos about blush. Actually, one video that I posted recently was if white is washing you out, what to wear. And I feature blush. I also feature several other colors that can be classified technically as white. Now, something interesting I'll share with you. I used to design wedding gowns. I don't know if you knew that, but I remember when brides would come in and we'd have the conversation about color. And they'd say, oh, I want white or I want ivory. And then I'd pull out my color swatches and I would show them literally hundreds of options for silks in various shades of quote unquote white. Because there is white, there is a beautiful bright white, and that color is not right for everybody. And so if you think about, well, what's my version of white? This is where blush comes in. And I don't necessarily want you to think about blush only as a stand-in for white, because blush on its own is incredible. However, I love it as a stand-in for white because any way you'd wear white, if you substitute blush, it's just a fresh alternative. It's a modern spin on it. I had one client come in and she was tired of her whites, but she didn't want a bright to wear under her suits. And I showed her how gorgeous blush could look. And she freaked out. She was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It was beautiful against her skin tone. It was a little bit softer of a contrast than the white was, and really just lit her up in a gorgeous way. So I encourage you to bring in some blush. Some of my favorite ways to wear blush are in a top, in a layering tank, in a scarf or a jacket, somewhere around your face. A dress would be gorgeous. Somewhere around your face, I think, is going to be so beautiful because that's going to light you up. But here's the thing I want you to think about. The shade of blush matters. And just like if you want something that's the closest match to your skin tone, it could be, whatever your skin tone is. If it's not the same shade as yours, it's not going to look right. And so with blush, you want the shade that flatters your skin tone. My blush is going to be different from your blush. And so look at how does it look on my skin tone. There is not one color, or I should say one shade when it comes to blush. There are many. And so your blush might be more of a pink. It might be more of a coral. It might be darker. It might be lighter. It might be a little bit more mocha. But it's wide open. It's whatever you want it to be. But just find something that looks really beautiful on you. I saw someone the other day and she had on a blush. It was almost more of a mocha color. And her skin tone was very almost mocha colored. And it was just an incredible effect. When you see somebody and you're just riveted, you're like, whoa, that looks amazing. It just was perfection. And it was so simple, but it was just the right color. And I talk so much about the secret power of color. It was the right color for her. Now, that color on me would have been completely different and may not even have looked good. On her, it was just beautiful. So finding the color that is right for you. It's not about a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about a personal approach, which is when I approach color, that is how I approach it. And number 5, I know I just talked about blush, but here I can't help but add something pink. Pink is all over the place, especially hot pink. Hot pink is hot for fall. And I think especially as we go into the holidays, that is going to be a huge color for holiday parties, for tops. Think about this. You're going to a holiday party, you're wearing some gorgeous black pants or faux leather leggings or a skirt, and you've got a fabulous hot pink top. It's going to pop. It's going to set you apart, and it will look beautiful paired with sequins, with rhinestones, with diamonds, with pearls, with whatever opulent gorgeousness you want to pair with it. But pink, I think, is just such a beautiful, vibrant, festive color. But again, find the shade that's right for you. A beautiful bubblegum pink or a hot pink or a fuchsia, it's not everyone's best color. Maybe yours has a little bit more of an orange undertone or a pink undertone. Go with that. That's what's going to light you up. Don't just wear a color because it's on trend or because, don't say, well, Mary Michelle told me I needed to wear pink. Find your pink, right? That's what it's all about. Everything that I talk about is finding what's right for you. It's not a one size fits all approach. So that is what I'm going to leave you with today. So my top 5 things to add to your closet right now. Number 1, houndstooth. Number 2, a great pair of jeans that fit you like a glove. Number 3, a shacket. Number 4, something blush, preferably a top. And number 5, hot pink is red hot. So a top, a dress, shoes, a handbag, whatever little pop of accessory or bold punch of hot pink you want to bring in, just make sure it is right for you. Ladies, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I just want to remind you, you are more than enough. Thank you for being here. You are beautiful. You are amazing. And you are more than enough. If you haven't had the reminder today, that's it. That is your reminder that you are amazing. So keep being amazing. Have an incredible week. Let me know how you like this episode and let me know what you added to your closet this week. Go follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, screenshot this episode. Let me know which of the 5 items you are going to bring into your closet right away. I will see you next time. I encourage you, go get on our waiting list for the Style Finder School of Style at sfschoolofstyle.com and get ready to do a deep dive into a different topic each month and to have bite-sized steps to take every month to help keep your wardrobe up to speed and on point. I'll see you next time.